with what you're saying before about, showing value, when my slogan is, you don't work for me, I work for you. Like, that's my mentality every day I walk in the office. I'm watching, I'm paying attention to what I can do to make that person more productive.
I've learned that from you. I work for my employees, my team members, and I work for my clients.
Exactly. That's it. And if you focus on that, and it takes a long time to do that, because most people are worried about themselves owning a business. I've never seen such growth in a business once you take the focus off yourself and, oh, can I go buy this? Or, oh, how much does this person have to make me to net more money? Like,
that goes back to your whole story of your old mentor, like telling you to sell all your shit.
Exactly. And like, when I can promise you this as a business owner, once your staff starts making more money, you're making more money. It's really simple.
Yeah.
Make your goal every year to make your staff have a certain dollar amount increase, and your dollar amount increase will follow tremendously. And like, that's kind of what I've stuck with. And I've kind of got off the Sid Gordon show and put it on the Core Medical show,
Yeah.
It's been big. And it's been fun that way too. Because you get to see these guys like buying houses and having kids and not struggling.
Yeah, but it's as simple as like, you take it back to like donating cans to like people that are starving. Like, there's a certain level of not to say selfishness, but it does make you feel good to serve and to give.
Yep.
And then you start putting that on a bigger scale, and you're like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm working this for my employees, I'm giving them more. It does fill you up.
I'm gonna bounce this back towards you. So you sacrificed a long period of time at a very high level operating in the military, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the beginning, right, before you really understood it, you did it kind of for yourself to see if you could do it.
Of course.
It's like an ego thing in the beginning. And then once you realize what's really going on,
there's a bigger play.
There's a bigger play.
There's a bigger play.
Yeah. And I think a lot of guys now a lot of guys like yourself, the probably, and I didn't serve, but I'm surrounded by some absolute, amazing men and women that did it for the right reasons. The same answer I get from either someone who leaves or stays is, how come you're still in it? And they're like, well, there's no mentorship left. And then when the person leaves, what's your biggest regret? Man, leaving these kids behind with no mentorship.
Always.
That's the two.
Yeah.
I get the same answer both ways. Hey, John, how come you're still in there, man? If I go, I mean, it's proof's in the pudding. Deployment's gone out without someone who really knew what they were going on, and someone dies.
And that's a hard pill to swallow. Yeah.
So, it's a very, very aggressive analogy, but it's a very similar analogy.
But it just reminds you, like, and that's what I try to tell people, like, it's not about you. Like you want to, and I talked about this, the thing that I run with the Modern Day Night, help out with the Modern Day Night project. These guys, when they start really getting like down, like, and they start looking inward, they fall apart. As soon as you can get them to pivot to start worrying about the people around them, it's like they have super strength. Like, you stop worrying about yourself and you start worrying about the people around you, all of a sudden you have like all this energy and all this strength, internal strength that comes from.